First up, a Mirror campaign impact after a week-long campaign highlighting how vehicles of Delhi residents were being towed away without notice. Finally, Delhi Transport Department wakes up. Special Commissioner of Transport calls aggrieved residents for discussion. We have Ila joining us on the story. Ila, this is a big impact on the campaign. Of course, now the Special Commissioner of Transport has called for aggrieved residents for a discussion. Take us through the details. All right, Ila, if you can hear me, residents were aggrieved. They were feeling harassed over the way their cars were being taken away, towed away and dumped. Now, of course, there is some sort of impact. Delhi Transport Department has woken up. Special Commissioner of Transport has, in fact, decided to have a discussion with the residents.
Well, absolutely. Some resident had reached out to the commissioner and he also noticed their grievances and they complain about how the transport department has been towing away their vehicle without a notice, and now he would be listening to their polite what they have to say and maybe try to find a solution today in the afternoon. But I am also being joined by residents of National Capital Delhi. Let's go across to them and understand what they have to think. Sir, first of all, I would like to know your name, and the other thing is like the policy of scrapping. We are noticing many people are complaining that their car, even it is parked outside their house and it is not plying on on the road, still is being towed away and scrapped by the transport department. What do you have to say on this?
So if the car is not plying on a public road, then there should be no reason to tow that car away. Because the rule is that in Delhi, you cannot ply the vehicles on a public road if it is a petrol vehicle above 15 years and a diesel vehicle above 10 years. So if that is not the case, there should be no reason to tow away those vehicles.
And what do you have to think about, like, people are saying that they have a proper RC which is valid till like 2027 and they have proper fitness certificates. What do you have to say on that?
So that again is very unfair because under the motor vehicle rules, the vehicle is registered for a particular number of years. And throughout India, the same rule is going on. But if you see Delhi, irrespective of what is written in your RC and irrespective of how fit your vehicle is, they're doing something which is contrary to the rules.
So what is your name, and sir, can you elaborate like what does really matter and what the Delhi Transport Department should consider before towing away the residents' car which they have bought from hard-earned money?
Actually, firstly, they cannot do it because that is right to property. That is their property. Unless it's plying on the road, then only you can say and tow it. The traffic, there are no jurisdiction to come and tow someone's property and take it away. The people can go and register an FIR also that how you can take away my property. Unless I'm violating some rule, only then you can do it. You cannot take away like this, number one. Number two, I am totally against this policy. You have to see the life not by seeing only the age of the vehicle. Today I am purchasing a vehicle for 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs. And I am only using it for a month, twice or thrice a day. Even the government is saying that you use public transport. So we are using public transport and alternatively we are using our vehicle. So why to go by the age? You should see it's a technical thing only. Engineer can come, check it, fitness, and if it is perfect, even after 10 years, not causing much pollution, they should allow to go. Even that very rule itself should be reviewed by the government. It's for them to take a call that why, because people are taking loan for this, they're buying the vehicle. Then you are also saying that you use public transport, they're using public transport also and keeping the vehicle for an alternate use for family purpose. Then after 10 years, you are coming and taking away the vehicle, which costs 20 lakhs. So what all I say is totally, law should be now reviewed by the government because ultimately by passage of time, even the vehicles are of a different criteria you are applying. They're not that polluting also. So you can change, you can give time that they can get improvement, they can get timely service, they can put this kind of condition instead of taking away the vehicle itself. Let the people get a chance to get their vehicle tested. You can have the strict parameters, it's better. You have a strict parameters, then you can do it. Why to tow away vehicle?
Okay, so what do you have to say, sir, that now the department is towing away the cars without even notifying the resident? That is what they claim, and outside or near their home in their proper parkings. So what do you have to say on that? Because nowhere the rule says the cars which are parked in their homes could be plied.
Thank God, on a lighter note, they are not towing away the people above 60 years of age out of Delhi. So this rule throughout the India is that a vehicle is registered for a particular number of years. And after that number of years is over, the vehicles are extended. Registration is extended subject to the fitness. The same rule should be applicable throughout the territory of India and is applicable including Delhi. It is because of the intervention of the NGT and the Honorable Supreme Court. In their wisdom, they said that the diesel vehicle above 10 years shall be deemed to be deregistered in Delhi, and the petrol vehicle above 10 years are deemed to be deregistered. Now, this is because of the judgments of the Supreme Court, and I very respectfully disagree with that. My reason to disagree with that is that the vehicles are very expensive. They are based upon the modern technology. And there is no reason that if they are not polluting, because the underlying idea is if they are causing pollution. Now, how can you presume that every vehicle above 10 years will cause pollution or every vehicle above 15 years will cause pollution? It all depends upon the maintenance of the vehicle and the make of the vehicle. So the deregistration should not be automatically by age. It is just like issuing an order that all people who attain the age of 60 years should be given a poison injection and they should be killed. So it should not be like this. It should be only if the people can be asked to submit their vehicles for verification, for checkup of the pollution level and all that. And if they comply with the condition of pollution, meet the standard, there is no reason to take those.
So as you can see and hear the people,
Right.
and they are saying that why.
Right. Thank you, Ila, for bringing those voices. Certainly very important voices there. Residents, of course, angry and frustrated, still on the move, and they feel that the policy, the law itself should be reviewed.